Hello, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. So today we are going to be doing I decided to, I get these ideas and I just write them down. You should see the post-it notes. I'm going to be doing a weekly past, present, and future reading. I know I haven't been consistent on my channel lately like I used to be, but I've been doing so much. And so my Virgo part of me came out and said, how can you be consistent? And I said, how about you just do a simple past, present, future reading, and it will be for anyone who finds it, anyone who needs it. And I'm going to do it weekly. Okay. And so I'm going to try to have it come out on Monday, maybe Tuesday. We'll see how things go. But that way I'm doing something consistently on my channel, like I said I would. And then if any other ideas come up or anything that messages that need to come out, I will post them, because I do have a lot of just random projects going on, and my guides are not being straightforward with anything. Everything's like this. And I'm a very straightforward person. I like things to do this and it to get done. No, they're rearranging that whole mind of mine. So we are going to be doing a past, present, future reading. And this time I decided, when I pulled my cards out, I was like, ooh, I want, so it's only 3 cards, and so it's going to be nice, simple, sweet. But I want to also, with that, the tarot, to, this time I'm doing oracle cards, but I'm also going to be doing pulling out my runes and doing maybe runes with it, and then just other things as they come up. I don't know why that came in my head. There's another oracle deck that just came in my head on top of this oracle deck, so I might have to pull that one out instead because it's asking. Actually, I'm getting 2 ideas. Okay. This happens a lot. All right, guys. So we're going to do a weekly reading for the past, present, future. If this thing in the past is not yours, then let it go. It could be something that didn't happen to you. It could be someone else's energy. And also could be someone in your life. It also could be something that's going to happen in future. All right? Or it just didn't happen as I said it. So take what you need and just let the rest flow. All right? I'm going to pause it, and then I'm going straight down to the cards so you can see the cards, because like I said, I lost my other, I didn't lose it. I broke the other camera. And so I need to, some people are like, I want to see your face. And other people are like, well, I want to see the cards. I want to see you shuffling. I'm just like, oh my gosh, how do I fix this? And my magical mind did this. All right, I am back. I just moved the camera. That's what I'm going to do from now on. So I will start with you talking and telling you what's going to happen. And then my magical mind is going to go over here to the cards. We're going to pull 3 tarot cards from the Secrets of the Witches card. I actually got this. This is a free deck I got at the Newts. And I was so excited because I was wanting to buy that deck. And I got it for free. So I'm really happy. So I wanted to, guys, go show you my beautiful prize. And those are the cards I'm reading with. And my other idea was to pull on top of that, because I feel like I was pulling on green. So I was thinking the heart chakra. So I was hearing healing spirits, but then all of a sudden my mind went to this oracle deck, Divination of the Ancients. And so I was just like, oh, maybe some people need to know what they need to be working with on their past. So let's do some shuffling. So mind you, I shuffle my cards before I put them away, and when I have them before, so I do a lot of shuffling beforehand. That's my casino shuffling. Now I'm going to do some hand shuffling like this. See? Beautiful hand shuffling I got going on. I'm going to do some more hand shuffling. And then I'm going to break it. And I'm still hand shuffling, but then I break the cards. I break them 3 times. I work with the power of 3. Always. For some reason. That's my power number. I cut them 3 times, and then I'm just going to pull. That's my intention. My guides know how I shuffle and list something else. So past is the Queen of Wands. Present, 5 of Cups. And the future is the 2 of Swords. Interesting. Well, I can tell you this much. There's no major arcana on the table. So We can get past this. This can easily be a daily thing. This can be something that happened this week. This is easy energy because on the bottom it's a Fool. So all of this, don't let it. I feel like in the past, being in this Queen of Wand energy, having this, I wanted to say sunny, but I don't think it's sunny. I think it's blazing. um, I feel like being in the past, maybe being burnt by people, like a lot of characters that were selfish. I don't know why I'm getting that. That's what I'm getting. There was a lot of being burnt. That reminds me of a fire, and there's a haze. And it's so, with this Queen of Wands energy, I'm taking this as energy. I'm not taking this as a person. I'm taking this as an energy. The energy that was around you, always being in the middle of fire or haze of other people's lives, or even it could be your own. And you're always in this haze. There's this haze always going on. And presently, it looked to me, what this land looks like is the fire has cleared. A lot of stuff was spilled. A lot of things were broken. And you're not seeing, and there's a lot of blue. So you're not speaking, because I'm thinking the throat chakra, about what you still have standing up. What do you need to speak on? What do you need to say? And because of this Queen of Wands is Mars, and this is Aries. This is Aries right here. And Aries is ruled by Mars, and that's a lot of fire and a lot of push and drive that had going on. And now you're in this more low-key water energy, which the Five of Cups is. Not Pisces. It is Scorpio. It is because 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it would be. It's I don't know. It's Scorpio, and we are in Scorpio season. So yes, being in this season where a lot of things that you need to let go of, like letting water under a bridge, because there is sun on the other side, and it's in the end we go to this green. Remember, I was talking about this green, and she's still in blue. In this end, it's up to you if you want to open up your heart and let things grow and let things be, I want to say, abundant in your life. If you want this growth, if you want this, you have to, again with the blue, because it carries on with this blue dress, you have to speak up. You have to speak your truth, but you also have to have an open heart, and you have to choose this with these swords. And again, swords are thoughts. You can also communicate with these swords, and it's also with that Libra energy of fairness. Always makes me think of justice. So she always makes me think of justice every time because of her eyes being covered. And so you seen fairness in your life, and you choose that. You get to choose that, right? So how are you going to let this flame of fire and this haze that you've been in the past not affect the regrets you have presently, or the hurt or the loss that you have presently affect your future of making the choice for your heart and to speak your truth, to speak up about who you are and what you want? Okay? And to do this, we do need these healing cards. And those, I think the divination of the ancients is actually just things that maybe you could use, or you could have used, or can use still. Okay? So I want 3 cards. Let's see. 1. Throwing it on top of there. I'm letting the universe give me cards for anyone for the 5 of Cups, please. Thank you. This is how they came out. So we have two. First one, with this haze, we have in the past, we have endurance is the key to success. So enduring this pain, you got through this. So you went through this, you got through this. You got through this haze. You got through this, these problems in your past, this fire, this chaos. That's it, chaos energy. You got through that chaos energy. And now you're here with this Five of Cups, as it says, there is so much more than you think. And I love that, because it's like you're only looking at this. There's so much more than you think. There's so much more. So it's like, keep going. There's so much more. Do not give up on yourself. And then for our choice, for this balance, for this cutting through things, it isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. Remember when I said, reminded me of Libra and justice? It's about doing the right thing. So what is the right thing? What is the right path? What is the right thing for you? What is that right thing? So it's not about being right. It's about doing the right thing, And some people are saying, well, this is the right way. Well, maybe your right way is not someone else's right way. So it's the right thing for you, not someone else. So last thing I'm going to do here is pull out some divinations of the ancients and what you could work with. So in the past, it's this palmistry, and so maybe you went and got a palm reading, but you know what I'm drawn to is all of the planets and stuff are on there. So maybe you also have had in the past, you've always just looked at your chart, your birth chart, and you've been interpreting your birth chart and living by things in your birth chart are saying this. Yes, that our birth chart gives us is a guide, but we don't have to live by that. Remember, we have free will. We get to choose, okay, I'm going to step up this way. How can I use this information in my birth chart to change this or do better or heal or learn or grow? You get that. It's not set in stone just because your birth chart says this thing. You have this negative thing in your birth chart. You get to change that, okay? So I know it says palmistry, but I'm really drawn to more of birth chart, especially with those the lights. It reminds me of candles. So I was thinking birth chart, and it also has all the planets on there and stuff. Okay. So presently what you might can, and it says interpretation. So how are you interpreting your birth chart? Many people interpret the birth chart differently. So maybe reading over it with yourself and then getting multiple people to look at it. And so maybe it was interpreted a certain way in the past, and maybe you can look at it differently presently. So presently, what can work with this Five of Cups, please? What action or what can we work with in this Five of Cups, please? Okay. Mastery. This card, he always comes up, and so it's mastering something within your life. And I always have to freaking read this guy because I never understand him. It says receive insight and messages in order to take appropriate action. You, however, are not required to do so, as Spirit calls you to step into your own sacred space and call upon the Algor within you. Here you will find strength and wisdom that will lead you towards mastery of self. As you tread this path of the chosen few, embrace the gifts that are bestowed upon you and develop and hone your natural abilities. So in the past, you went and got help and saw how things were supposed to be. Well, this is asking you to master this yourself, to do it yourself. Do not look outside sources. Look within yourself to find the mastery and to find how to move forward, how to heal, let go, release, turn around to those two other cups and see the bigger picture. because again, there's so much more you than you think. Okay, so it's asking you to go within. It's not asking you to look outwards. It's asking you to look inwards. All right. So in the future, this beautiful balance that you're looking for, this direction that you want to cut through, and you want to see which way to go. What could you use? Maybe when this comes up, and it might be a choice that might come up, because it is a 2. So what you can oh, universe, dice, gamble. It's going to be a gamble. It will be, you'll have to just take a gamble on it. It's take a gamble. It's taking a gamble on yourself. If you're going within and you're choosing yourself, you're taking a gamble on yourself. And I say wholeheartedly, if you're taking a gamble on yourself, I would say don't fear, because you're going to, if you're healing, and if you're learning, and if you're growing, and if you're on a spiritual path, and you're choosing yourself, and you're taking a gamble on yourself, then everything's going to work out just fine. And that's what I believe. It's going to work out for your highest good, because no one else can look out more for you than yourself. Especially if you're healed and you're trying to heal and you want to change and grow. Okay? And take the time. I'm looking at the bottom of all of the cards right now, and I have a full. So taking a gamble on yourself. And I have an ask your spirit guides. Ask for guidance. And then I have the fortune cookie. And so it's going to be fortunate, or you don't know what's going to happen. And that's okay. That's what happens when you take a gamble on yourself, which that's what's on the bottom of this full. Take a gamble on yourself. Go for it. Okay? All right, you guys. That is the weekly message. Apply it where you need to, and just leave whatever you don't need. Have a wonderful day.